Hi all. I've been MIA for like 2 weeks now. I've been sick as a dog every like the last 3 or 4 years in a row. I think this is the fourth year. I get bronchitis in February. I don't know. It starts out, I think it's a mountain cedar or something I'm allergic to, and starts out with like a cough and runny nose, and then it goes into like coughing up crud and a fever and eventually bronchitis. So like that, only worse. I was miserable. I was in bed. Luckily it was a 3-day weekend, so I didn't have to take Howard to school on Monday, so I could kind of laid around and did nothing for 3 days straight trying to get better. We have an Ipsy. It's been laying here for probably a week just because I haven't felt like, I didn't even think I could because I just cough continually, so. Okay, is there anything else in here? Sometimes they put stuff in that's not in the bag. The bag's kind of cute. I don't know what to do with all these bags, so you get one every month. It's got like a little heart on it, so it's Valentine-y. It says Ipsy on it. Here's their little card of bloop. That's what I got. Turn this light on over here, so there we go. Scan to unlock even more. Ooh, the first one's Dew of the Gods. Let's see if I can find Dew of the Gods. No, that's not Dew of the Gods. That's not it either. Here it is, Dew of the Gods. Clay date rose hydrolonic clay mask. That doesn't look like that's what this is. Yeah, it is. Huh. Looks like a lipstick box. See if I can get it open. Use my pen to break the plastic, since I don't have scissors over here. So it's Howard's gone for Chinese New Year's with the coordinator of the program that he's in, because I'm a slacker. Poor kid. Didn't do anything for his birthday because it was the ice storm thing. And now it's Chinese New Year's, and I'm sick, so I didn't do anything for that either. He got nominated for the National Honor Society, but he's got to do a few things, so he's going to start doing like some kind of sports. Like he might do esports, which is playing games, which is right up his alley, or tennis. And because you have to be a leader and you have to do all these extracurricular things besides having good grades for it. Okay, this is oh, it's got a seal on it, so I won't unseal it at the moment. But you might see this on a Mask Monday sometime, since it's a mask. It says, oh, that's a little print and my eyes are blurry. Take your self-care routine to divine levels. Okay. This is Farrah, like in Farrah Fawcett. Remember her with the crazy hair? Ugh, somebody's barking. Hush. This is a gel eyeliner in mocha. Hush. It's a concealer and a contour. Boy, that's dark. That's way too dark for me. I'm gonna have to put that in my giveaway. That wouldn't conceal anything. It would bring it out more on me. I mean, I could see it almost as a contour, you know, like right here maybe, but definitely not a concealer. Will you hush? This is sort of a sample, but it's a, you know, got a little thing on it to make it a fancy sample. Must be somebody out front. Dog or something. Shut up for a minute. Let's hope he stays shut up. Sleeves Silks leave-in conditioner. Hydrate, smooth, and repair. Okay, I can always use a leave-in conditioner. Could probably get at least a couple of, maybe 3 out of this one. I've got the end of this month, I've got an appointment to get my hair cut. I'm gonna get the back a lot shorter because it just flips up all the time, and I'm too lazy to turn it under with a straightener or whatever. And then just cut this a little bit, but get the back a lot shorter. And last but not least, Dallas & James Skincare Watermelon Dream Milk Serum. What the heck's a milk serum? I guess it's some kind of skincare stuff. Give your skin a refreshing splash of hydration with this silky milky serum. It's infused with watermelon extract to help plump, smooth, and leave skin looking naturally dewy. No heavy residue. Just light, breathable moisture. Use it on slightly damp skin to help lock in even more moisture. Okay. Alrighty then. So like after a shower maybe. So we've got Watermelon Dream Milk Serum, a hair mask. So we've got skin, hair. This is supposed to be a concealer, but definitely it wouldn't conceal anything on me. It's way too dark. Something for the eyes, and another mask. So not bad, pretty much the whole face. No lipstick or eyeshadow, but everything else is, you know, all the rest of bits of the face. Well, I gotta change my table out. It's past Valentine's Day, and I still got my Valentine's stuff on. Didn't do anything for Valentine's Day. I was sick, and I don't have honey anyway, so my friend picked me up my prescription and brought me a box of Hershey's Kisses. A heart-shaped box with Hershey's Kisses in it, so I guess that's as close as I got to a Valentine treat. Sorry I've been MIA. I should have at least gone on my message board and told you what was going on, so you didn't wonder why I fell off the face of the earth. I need to get my act together and get some kind of schedule going, because I've pretty much lost a ton of my viewers. I don't know how many of them I actually lost and how many of them stupid YouTube just took away. They're real bad about. I haven't lost, it's really weird because I haven't lost the number of subscribers, but my watch hours went down 75%. So in like a month. So, and I've seen other people say similar things. So YouTube's up to something again. They got a lot of dirty tricks they do, especially to smaller YouTube channels, but yeah. Anyway, sorry I've been MIA. That's my video for today. Don't know what else I've got coming up. I still don't feel 100%. In fact, I feel about 20%, but at least I could get out of bed and drive Howard to school. Tomorrow, going to be a drag because I have 2 meetings for him, one at 5 o'clock and one at 6:30. So I'm going to be, go to be late picking him up and then go to these meetings. One of them, he's going on a mission trip. So to Costa Rica to build houses. So that's the first one, the 5 o'clock one. And then the one at 6:30 is about, AP classes, advanced placement classes versus dual credit classes and what's offered and what the difference is. And I mean, I know what the difference is, but I'm not sure what's offered. So I'm going to go for that too. So by the time I get home, it's probably going to be 8 o'clock at least. I mean, at the earliest. So it's going to be a long day. Well, I'm going to drop him off. And then I canceled. I had something else going on tomorrow, but I canceled it. I found somebody that would clean my floors, my kitchen, my dining room, my living room, and the bathrooms for like $80. And I said, don't bother with the bedrooms, just do the main living areas and the bathrooms. And so that, to me, that sounds like a deal. So she was going to come tomorrow, but I'm like, I just don't feel up to it. Because, you have to clean so they can clean, kind of. You got to at least pick up stuff so they can find the rest of the house. There's like dog toys everywhere and so on. So, and then I'm going to drop him off. And since I canceled everything else, I'm going to drop him off, come home, go to bed for a few hours, then go back to school for those meetings. You think this sounds bad? You should have heard it before. I was really croupy sounding and coughing up all kinds of green sludge and it's nasty. Still coughing up green sludge and blowing my nose continually and coughing my head off, but the fever's gone, so I'm on my day 5 of antibiotics, and I feel, even though I only feel at 20%, I still feel like 200% better than I did, if that makes any kind of math sense. The math ain't mathing on that, I don't think. Alrighty, well, love y'all. Sorry I've been MIA without letting you know I was still among the living. I do have, directions I've got this book that I need to start working on again. It's like, I'm dead, so now what? And it's like directions on, what your bank accounts are and where your credit cards are and your electric bill and your water bill and health insurance, all that kind of stuff, And one of the things I have in there is to go in and tell you guys all if I drop dead. Because I've had it happen with more than one YouTube friend where we lost them. Like Nancy was one of them. I don't know if y'all remember Nancy. She was always so elegant. She had a lot of wigs she put on, and she was just so elegant. And we lost her about a year ago now. Before that, there was a couple other people we lost along the way. So luckily, their family would come on and tell us that they were gone. So we just didn't wonder where they disappeared to. There was some woman I used to watch in England that I don't know what happened. But just all of a sudden, she said something about she couldn't take the comments or something. So I don't know if something happened and people got rude and mean, or just sometimes people are rude and mean anyway. And maybe she was really sensitive. I'm not that sensitive. If people are rude and mean to me, I'm just like, don't watch then. But I really liked her channel, and she just sort of disappeared. It happens. But hey, I've been, for my small little channel, it's like 5 or 6 years I've been doing this now. I haven't gotten anywhere with it, but I stick with it. All right, enough rambling. Love y'all. I got to stitch 2 together because I paused for a while because Brat Boy was parking his head off. So Anyway, I am alive. I don't feel like it sometimes. I feel like death warmed over, but I am alive. Just was sick. Still sick. You can tell people are old because old people do this and kids do this. You know, we're never taught to cough into our sleeves, and so it's not automatic like it is with kids. That's what you're supposed to do, and I don't think to do it half the time. But then you cough on your hand and you get germs everywhere. So the way they taught the kids is much better. How about a compromise? I'll cough into a tissue. There's nobody here in the house but me. Howard's not even here, so it doesn't really matter. But anyway, love y'all. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.